I discovered that there is much treasure in rejection. Whenever you pass through rejection, or people only tolerate you, they don't celebrate you, it's a sign that you carry something that cannot be contained in a small container.
What you just need to do in life is to identify the people that can really make you succeed. And as I said, and I repeat, success means you trying to do something above your normal limitation that negates you growing positive.
Why would a woman want to sell her body to make it in life?
Welcome back, and if you're just tuning into your favorite TV channel, it is Rising Prime, and it has been an awesome time with Mr. Adebayo Blessed Olaniyan. He has been motivating us, he has been encouraging us. Welcome back from the break.
Thank you.
Being the CEO of Tons Development, can you tell us, what do you guys do in Tons Development?
Like I told you, in the first line, I told you that apart from being a professional quantity surveyor, we're also into building and civil engineering and construction, and then we're also into trading, oil and gas. Tons Development Limited, we're into the field of building and civil engineering and construction. Okay. We actually started it in 7th May, 2002. Wow. So we're like 14 years now. It's saying though that since we've started, we have completed over 50 different kind of projects across the states of the Federation, in the southwest here, the northeast, north central, south. I mean, these 6 geographical locations in the country. So we have had successful projects, both in building, both in roadworks, modeling, new construction, and our list of clientele has been in the academics, universities, some polytechnics, more of the banking, offices, medicals too, because we've done a number of hospital projects. We've also been involved in rail construction, rail line construction, and also in some farm agricultural area. We've also done some stuff, and then in oil and gas, also constructed 1 or 2 depot. That's the site. What do you call it? Storage tanks, for some oil holders.
While telling us about your biography, you said you're blessed with 2 kids and you're married. So how have you been coping family with business?
Well, I read a lot of books.
Because your business is quite demanding.
That's right.
Yes, it takes a lot of time. So how have you been coping?
Early enough, I read books like what's it called, autobiography of some successful businessmen, and I was also opportunity to have mentors, who have advised me, on some of the things. My secondary school, the one I attended, they actually prepared us, because they would bring counselors, and sometimes they would say some things and they didn't have meaning, but later on in life, you just go, oh, this that was spoken, this is what that was said, so you want to apply it. So with that, I've been able to bring a balance, between my career and also as a family, person. In some of the books that I read early, it's like they are telling you what to expect ahead. That your job sometimes now may be so demanding that you may even want to forget. But if you travel to any part of the country, when you come back, you're going to see your family. So how you left them matters. So being able to have read ahead, being able to have been advised ahead, and then on your own personal judgment and wisdom, knowing that family values matters a lot. So I've been able to not to push them together. I travel a lot.
Okay.
I travel a lot. I travel a lot. Because, like I said the other times, we have projects in most places. Even when I'm in Ibadan, when you're in your place of, when you're in your office, you have many files, many customers that want to look into, so they even take your time. But once you are in the office and you are done with the office work, yes, back to the family. And then the weekends, how do you spend the weekend? The weekend, I've decided that it's going to be solely spent with my wife and with my children. And I take time to attend my children's school programs, so that I really want them to know that they have a father, and not just a father that is friendly. Because they should be able to confide in me, be able to talk with me, be able to relate what they have in mind.
Right.
Not that they'll be hearing what they're supposed to hear from me. My hearing is not from outside.
Right.
So I try not to talk to them and then make them my friend. And honestly, my wife has been so fantastic. She's also have a career. She has a career of her own, and even at that, she made a lot of sacrifice, to also be like a pillar when on my business trips. So God's willing, that God has helped us to really be able to manage and balance the work and then the family front.
Okay, so finally, this is a motivational program where we interview highly positioned and respected Nigerians like you to discuss how they got to the level where they are. And so far, you have been doing that. Now, what would your advice be for this less privileged Nigerian out there, for this youth roaming about, wishing to stop surviving but thrive? What would your advice be for them, for the family?
Well, thank you. That's a very good aspect, of human timing. First of all, like I said, you must have something in your hand. I'm a bit spiritual kind of. And let me use this. In the Bible somewhere, it said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. And most of times, that is what is going to become. First of all, what have you seen yourself? What have you thought of yourself? You sleep, you wake up. What's the first thing that comes to your head? How have you planned your time, your day? Those are the first things. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. That's number one. Number two, how is it that you have lined up your day? How is it that you have like a barometer, like an indicator, of life? I keep saying something that if you are on the line of career for 10 years, by the time you are on that 10th year, you are more or less like a professor. That is to say, that if you have been consistent on a line of life, you will have seen all sorts, as success and failure, as mistakes and error. Those ones will equip you, to face whatever the challenges that come. That's that. Number two, how have you been able to differentiate between when you are surviving and when you are thriving? A lot of people say, ask them a simple question: how are you doing? They say, man, I'm surviving. As a man thinketh in his heart, so it is. Once you keep saying surviving, that is a level. That's like a cap. That's like a ceiling. But beyond the level of survival, there are people that are doing well. There are people that are doing it better. There are people that are flourishing. There are people that somewhere in the Bible it says, like a man that is planted by the riverside. Every time, does not know dry weather, a dry condition, or it's just green. It's just green. So that is the level of the thrive. that you are perpetually, continually, you are just green. You are just doing well. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. That's very key. Just about that. So we must have a good intention of us, of yourself. You must have a good perspective of yourself. You must continually be seeing yourself that even in spite of a bad economy, that I will do well. We've seen people who did well in a very challenging economy. In short, I read a book when I was in primary school. He said that this happened in one of those American recessions. They were posting bad dividends, very terrible dividends to people. And he discovered that because maybe they expected like $10, they were just giving 1 cent, 1/100% of that. He now discovered that it was the rich people of that time that kept taking and receiving and paying to the bank those dividends. The very poor people, they were looking at it that this does not matter, forgetting that every kobo, every penny, they can't. So the bottom line of it is that in spite of any condition, in spite of any economic condition, what have you been able to make out of it? That really matters, and it tells you that you should take it seriously, and then you should take advantage of anything and be very optimistic, be very positive about whatever the situation will be like.
I am rising pride, no matter what may come my way. I will not give up on life. I will not give up. I will not give up. I am rising pride.
Viewers, it's been an awesome time chatting with our own very big brother, a big uncle, Mr. Adebayo. And like we tell you, if you are not willing to risk the usual, then you will settle for the ordinary. Let's go into the motivational playlet for this week.
Before April 1954, the common belief, the universal belief, because it had been tried again and again and again and people had failed, the belief was that man was not physically capable of breaking the 4-minute barrier, that he could not run a mile in less than 4 minutes. When something happens to them, they begin to believe that that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been, and they can't see the possibility of it being any different.
250 yards to go, and Bannister takes over. Watch his giant stride take him to the front as he races the last lung-bursting furlong.
Roger Bannister came along, and he broke the 4-minute barrier. Since that time, up to this day, over 20,000 people have done it, including high school kids. 20,000 people. What changed? Here's what happened when they got on the track. They knew it had been done. And because they knew it had been done, there was a new belief about this barrier that was unreachable. And those 20,000 people got in a race believing, knowing in their heart that someone had done it, that it's possible, that they could do it. If someone can make that dream become a reality, then you can make your dream become reality. Eyesight and mindsight. Eyesight is judging on what you see, judging according to appearances. But mindsight is how you interpret what you see. One guy said, "It's not possible, it's over, I'm finished. I can't do it. I can't make it." He surrendered. I've faced rejection again and again. I'm not going anymore. There are no jobs out there. But this other guy, he felt that in spite of the no's and rejections, in spite of how bad the economy is, in spite of what the newspapers are saying, that it's possible that somebody somewhere will give me a job. He just kept going, thinking it was possible. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we have to do with our dreams. Because things happen to you in life that you can never, ever anticipate. And many times when those things happen, you want to give up. Easy is not an option. It's hard living. Life is hard. See, it's hard when you are 49 years old, been working on a job for 17 years, and they come in and tell you you're finished and give you 1 week severance pay. And you got to start all over again. It's hard handling just the tragedies of life. It's hard. When you're working on something and you put everything you have in it, and it doesn't work out, you lose your money and other people's money. Know what I discovered? When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. It's good to you. Why? See, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. You've got to have that kind of courage, that type of determination. If you want to make it happen, it's you. But you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas, unquestionably. You've got to have faith, and that faith gives you patience. That it's not going to happen as quickly as you want it to happen.
It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
I dare you not to go back to sleep. I dare you to get up, and I dare you to chase your dreams.
It's possible you can win. Whatever comes to you, don't run from it. Don't try and duck it like most people do. Step toward it. You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go. Where are you going with your life?
I am rising prime. No matter what may come my way, I will not give up on life. I will not give up. I will not give up. I am rising prime.
Welcome back, and I hope that you guys are highly motivated by the motivational playlist. Very quickly, we shall be going into the inspiring health tips for this week. Please watch this and get motivated.
Rising prime, no matter what may come my way, I will not give up on life anymore. I am rising prime from every ugly situation. I will not give up on life anymore. I am rising prime, no matter what may come my way. I will not give up on life anymore. I am rising prime from every ugly situation. You may be a shoe shiner, that doesn't mean you can't shine. Don't you worry, don't you cry, don't you ever give up. This is rising. We tell you there is hope for the future. Oh, this is rising prime. We tell you my way. I will not give up on life. I will not give up. I will not give up. I am Rising Pride.
And this is where we'll draw the curtain for today's edition. For sponsorship and advert, please contact the details on your screen. Like I will tell you, keep yearning, keep learning, and never stop learning. I remain my humble self, Israel Akinde, and I urge you to enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
I am Rising Pride. No matter what may come my way, I will not give up on life anymore. I am Rising Pride. From every ugly situation, I will not give up on life anymore. Say, I am Rising Pride. No matter what may come my way, I will not give up on life anymore. Even if I fall, I will rise again. Even if I fail, I will start all over.